Hello, everyone. Fro back again with some more X-Men Legends 2. I took a couple days off, had some offline gatherings for fighting games. New Fatal Fury City of the Wolves patch came out, and also there was the release of the Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls beta, which we had a lot of fun with, and I was also checking out on my PS5. I would have streamed myself labbing here, but unfortunately, the problem is that the beta's not working on my PC at all, and I don't have my PS5 set up for streaming because I don't have a capture card at the moment. So it's back to X-Men Legends, which is definitely not a bad thing. I love this game, no problems whatsoever. We had a lot of fun doing it. All right. We're ready to go. Last time out, we had just finished Act 2. We got things set up for Act 3, where we will start attacking Apocalypse's production facilities because that guy doesn't recruit soldiers, he just straight up manufactures them, which is a whole different level of setting up your own method of survival of the fittest. Oh, hey, Havoc.
Hey, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, I'll be using the X-Jet to take you to any of the distant missions. Just use the X-Jet to pick a location.
All right, sounds like a plan. Now, Havoc is saying this. Yeah, this is a good explanation for why
I'd like
Havoc's
to,
not playable.
but there's a little concern about trust. You know perfectly well why. Okay, so maybe I helped the Brotherhood for a little while. But I thought it was for the good of mutant kind. Hey, if you remember, I tried to stop them. Anyway, come back.
So he's on pilot duties because of what he did during the first game, where we actually fought him as an enemy, and he's actually fought in a solo mission as Cyclops, where they have to just beat the shit out of each other because neither of them can harm the other with their powers. So there you have it. Which one of these should we do first? Let's do the core, since it's the first in order. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this might be where one of the most memorable bosses of the game is.
Good luck, guys. Remember to use that recall transmitter beside you if you want.
And this is where my broadcast day begins. If we can shut down this power plant, we'll take away Apocalypse's primary source of energy. But watch yourselves. Nuclear react. Find a console that's hooked into the building-wide network and attach it. Right.
Okay, so we basically have to help Forge do some hacking on his computer. Alright, so
Yes.
early fire to put out. I want to say... Whoa, 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 whoa. Damage enhanced enemies, gotta be careful.
Keep moving.
If you didn't see what happened last part, we had a little mishap where Cyclops got blasted down in 2 hits from a similar enemy type, so yeah, was not pleasant. Undercloaks. By far the most annoying enemy type in the game because they do this thing where they just suddenly go into low damage mode and you can barely do anything to them. And I'm abusing Cyclops' damage over time because this is going to be one of my fastest ways to start taking them down. Okay, so I'm just checking that all this is just the recall beacon for us to exit the mission. Alright, so we're sticking with the team that we ended last time with, which is Cyclops, Juggernaut, Magneto, and Toad. We were using Jean Grey, but I wasn't really utilizing Jean Grey to the fullest, so I figured Magneto essentially solves all the same puzzles she does, plus he's Magneto. And just look at him in that glorious red and purple, plus the plus the ponytail sticking out. Okay. We get this. Some enemies get certain armor properties that can only be undone if you hit them with a specific type of melee combo. Take a look here, see if we didn't miss anything. Oh, We did miss something. A data disk, and now we can carry more health packs. Oh, he just chased us over here. Alright, so it's been pretty smooth sailing here at the start. Managed to get through the damage enhanced enemies that they just ambushed us with right at the start. But yeah, Marvel Tokon feels really, really fun, guys. Like, they captured... the main character that I want to play in that game is Miss Marvel, obviously, until Phoenix Cyclops arrives. And until that time, I'm sure I'm going to be very well tided over because she is fun. Alright, just do this so we can pick up the energy pack. Just as a reminder, if we let too much stuff sit around over the course of the game, it will crash. We can feel the slight boost in Juggernaut's speed because of balanced form, his little passive buff he can use now.
Good job. Okay, the good news is we can permanently shut the core down. The bad news is if we do it wrong, we wind up killing everyone in a 10-mile radius.
That's bad.
I agree. Find the reactor security area. It contains a console that'll let you drop the force field in front of the reactor area. Forge out.
Right, so we continue. Okay. Yeah, you tell me, Juggernaut. I barely saw that enemy. Yeah, as I've been mentioning in previous videos, Cyclops is not actually that good of a character in this game. Ooh. Stun these. Whoa. God.
You're not doing so well.
So there was a damage enhanced enemy somewhere in the midst, and he just ran at Juggernaut and took him out, and that's a big part of our firepower removed. I was trying to use Toad's secretion. I'm gonna have to really go overdrive with Cyclops' blasts here. And hope we find an extraction point soon to get Juggernaut back up on his feet. Man, poor Kane, he just took those hits on the noggin. Oh, Iceman's challenge. Alright. Magneto leveled up in the middle of all of that and I didn't even notice. Okay. Some critical something or another helped us through. Yeah, these guys are by far the most obnoxious enemies in the game, not because because of them being too dangerous, but just because of how long it takes to actually get rid of them. Alright, let's see, what do we do for Magneto? Increase polarized shield, increase mutant master, increase mutant master. Alright.
Yes.
The team does feel much smaller without Juggernaut around. Extraction points usually aren't too far. Don't have too much distance between them, so... Yeah, this is the first kind of more industrial style area that we've been in since we've started the game. We've been through jungles, we've been through wastelands. Granted, there was Genosha, which, you know, is a residential area, I guess. But it wasn't quite this.
Yes, the next level.
Get this guy's armor out the way, and there we go. Accurate suit. These guys are dropping gear like nobody's business right now. We might actually have to extract back soon anyway at this rate. Because our gear reserves are probably going to be full. Okay, that area makes it look like we're supposed to be able to access it from here, but it looks like the access is through over here.
Stay where you are.
No.
Nice Nice try, punk.
He got away, which means his armor persists. Okay, good. I want to use secretion and get over here. Stop running. Oh, goodness. Optic slobber. The best way to handle Master Undercloak. So we can bet on this guy dropping things.
Victory is mine.
And I keep actually missing level up cues just because I'm so zeroed in on fighting these guys. Alright, let's see. Visor upgrade. It's been on there for a while and I haven't been putting anything into it, so we might as well. And that's a bunch of experience Juggernaut isn't getting because he's been knocked out. Okay, cool. Well, an energy draining Undercloak. That's about as bad as it gets. Alright, an energy draining. Okay, there we go.
Who's next?
I don't have enough power to do that.
No, don't open doors. I forgot that they can do that. We're gonna be chasing this guy a while, aren't we? And the thing is, like, when they're cloaked that way, they kind of aren't actually there in a sense. So we end up with a situation where even their health bar isn't visible on screen. And it makes it really hard to tell how much health they have left. Okay, I've been trying to keep track. Yeah, that's about... alright, yeah. This is the problem when we start getting to areas where gear drops that frequently, is that we have to go back and manage it at the base. Because otherwise we're going to leave a whole bunch of gear on the ground, and then we're going to, you know, start losing track of that, and that'll be really rough. Alright, change team so we can get Mr. Marco back on board. Let's see. Alright.
Juggernaut.
Let's show him what for.
Yeah. Annoying that he missed a level up because he was knocked out, but we'll make that up in due time. Level ups in this game are really fast anyway. I mean, we've gotten over 20 level ups since we started, and things have been going pretty smoothly for our characters, but we gotta mosey over to where Forge is before we continue the adventure. Hey, Forge.
Hi again.
Alright, let's see. Towering Belt of Change. Nah.
It's all in
Too
excellent
high of a
condition.
level, too high of a level. Gloves, wristbands. Amazing wristbands. Let's consider that. Accurate wristbands, potentially. Speed is not important. Resistances aren't important. Nanocore staff, I should open up the team menu and put that on Gambit. Fortified nano gear, that's okay. Toad's mantle, we can sell that too. Let's see if we can make use of these damage boosting bits of equipment. Let's see. Yeah, no, Cyclops is all set. Impressive gear of the Brute. No, Juggernaut's fine. Magneto. These are level 20 pieces, so he'll be able to equip one of these when the time's right. Toad. Yeah, he could use this. Pseudo-focus only adds 1 focus, so that's not that impressive. So I could sell...
For you? Hi again. What?
I could sell the amazing wristbands, I guess. And keep the accurate wristbands for Magneto when the time's right. Is that all we have left? I think that leaves 3 pieces. Okay, Nanocore staff, Pseudo-focus. Right, I was going to sell Pseudo-focus. Nope, trying to go up here. Accurate wristbands, we're going to give that to Magneto. Nanocore staff is going to go to Gambit, and we're selling the suit of focus. Wish there was a faster way to do all this, but I mean, they are limiting you to doing things at extraction points. Kind of a game design of yesteryear. It is both funny and tough to acknowledge that this game is about 20 years old now. Alright, so just do this. Gambit. Give him the Nanocore staff. Just gotta find anyone to dump off the other extra onto. The Marvelous Mitts of the Hero. Accurate wristbands are gonna go to Magneto. And let's go. Well, Juggernaut, they hurt you bad last time. You better be ready for some payback, buddy. Yeah, Tokon, since I kind of like to fill the time between doing things with talking about other stuff sometimes, and I guess it's kind of related since it's a Marvel game, Tokon feels really fun, really fast-paced, not too hard to pick up. You have enough auto combo stuff to be able to work your way in as a newcomer, and then you can add enough manual layers on top of that to optimize. The character roster is both filled with famous, popular picks and less popular picks. And I guess that's the perfect thing to talk about while trying to chase these Undercloaks, huh? Miss Marvel's the main character that I'm going to play until Phoenix Cyclops is in the game. But some of the other characters they've included, like Green Goblin was a really nice left field famous character inclusion. You've got Ghost Rider as Robbie Reyes, as opposed to Johnny Blaze. You've got Magneto, Doom, but they also added Carnage as a long forgotten icon of the 90s. You've got Magic, who's more of a recent, more popularized character with her inclusion in Marvel Rivals. Then who else? Black Panther, but not T'Challa. It's actually Shuri. So, and Danger, which is the literal consciousness of the Danger Room computer given humanoid robot form, and also made a bit more anime-fied for people who like that, I guess. But yeah, it's super fun, made by ArcSys rather than Capcom, so it's a completely different design philosophy.
Who's next?
And we didn't even fight our first enemy, and we already got a gear drop. Right, Toad's happy with that level up, so let's make sure to dignify it. Let's see, Tongue Lash. Secretion. There's more to upgrade now. Do we just get more percentage on tongue damage? I think we should just power up Tongue Strike itself. Yeah, that'll work. Let's see. Where are there more enemies? See, these guys... Wait, Tongue Lash doesn't hit multiple enemies? Oh my... That is... Okay, I did not remember that being a fact about Toad. Alright, that is... I wonder this way if I should focus on one of his spit powers, since... Let's confirm that. Yeah, it's only hitting single enemies. Alright, that is...
Will do.
It's not ideal. Not ideal. Oh yeah, Cyclops using the combined boost. Magnetically sealed. I wonder if we have someone who's good with magnetic powers who should be able to just do something about this.
Yes.
Hold up, I think
If you insist.
I remember that if you
Yes.
have, I think if it's you have electric powers like with Storm, that if you could fire a bolt of electricity at the at that thing, and it will just solve the puzzle right then and there. Unfortunately, we don't have Storm, so we don't have the ability to consider that solution. Alright, yeah. Energy plus radiation damage doing its work there. Alright, Juggernaut. So, buff us up. Let the Juggernaut get to work. Okay, extraction point. Oh, there are some enemies here. And now there are no longer any enemies here. And there's Juggernaut's lost level up, regained. We can't activate Crimson Rage yet, still needs 4 levels for that. Citarax Folly, more balanced form. Now let's go for more Folly. Yeah, we didn't save there yet. Our last save was at the Weapon X facility. Can we punch through this wall? Doesn't look like it. Anybody here? Oh, right.
You should have run
You
when
had
had
that
the
many people
chance.
waiting in the in the bathroom to ambush us. I mean, Apocalypse said he manufactures soldiers. He didn't say he necessarily made them smart. Alright. This way we should be taking them out in one hit. If we find a bunch of enemies lined up, like in a nice row, might be a good idea to launch the bull rush at them. Ooh, danger room disc. Assault 303. Should be pretty straightforward when the time comes. Oh, we can't? You can't lift that up? Alright, that's disappointing. I would have liked to be able to throw a forklift around. Secretion. Get some energy back, and then...
This is incredible.
Alright, that low level's important for Magneto, but I'll handle it now. Alright, I was gonna see if there were any more enemies about to pop in. Okay, 2 each to body and focus. One more into Mutant Master, and then give him the accurate wristbands, and he can put on some nano gear.
Yes.
Yeah, him having Optic Sweep isn't ideal because now he's going to use it to do absolute nothing damage, but the radiation damage should still make that... Okay. Why are y'all taking the wrong way around? Why did they keep running? I was hoping to catch them off guard and head them off, but I was too slow, I guess. I love how often that is the solution. This isn't working, let's bust it up. And it works every single time. And it's such a thing in this game too, you know, like it's just there so often. Oof, that critical hit damage. Yeah, maybe we should buff up our since we have Cyclops and Magneto, we should potentially buff up leadership and have it stacked between them for more crits. And then let the character's other passive abilities stack on top of that. Ah. Yeah, I'm trying not to describe the boss of this area too much because like he's such a memorable design that it's hard to just flat out spoil who he is. And honestly, I don't think he's a character that many people will know, though I have some suspicions, pardon me, that he might appear in the current ongoing season of X-Men 97. And 2, 3. Okay, so there's our exit, but it's currently sealed. Yeah, this area is kind of similar to the Sentinel factories and part facilities and other such areas in the original. Wait. There's just a dead-end room with nothing in it. Okay. I thought I'd find another beacon here.
This one's mine. How do I do it? Sure, whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The unstoppable juggernaut. I do wonder with Cytarax's Folly if it activates on a hit during Path of Destruction. Does it take it as a percentage of that damage, meaning Juggernaut basically gets back full energy from one attack? Maybe I should experiment with that. If I run into a whole bunch of enemies at once, that's exactly what we'll do. Considering we're approaching an objective marker. I think that's exactly what yeah, there it is. Oh my goodness. Not as if the refreshed energy reserves are doing anything for him, since everything's getting knocked out in one go. But that is just really funny to realize. And something I've never thought about in all these years of actually playing the game. I guess verbalizing my thoughts out loud like this has helped me. Oh, I activated his useless buff. I didn't even.
But before you do anything else, you have to drop the rods. Here.
Wow. I completely forgot that that is another one of those, oh, this thing doesn't do anything, we have to smash it kind of deals. And yeah, we just were already in attack mode and it exploded and it turned out to be the right thing. It's not as if you blow it up, it's going to just game over you or anything like that. So, you know, it's all good. Okay, I want to say that there's something. Okay, there's an area of the map. Just a weapons cache. By far the most disappointing hidden thing you can find, honestly. Oh, okay, we're already topped up on extremes. Okay. Yeah, I guess, like, this game is kind of doing an Age of Apocalypse story, but in the modern day. So the full weight of being an Age of Apocalypse isn't quite landing because you're still in the modern day, everybody's alive, everybody's well. As we proceed into the core reactor, are we getting... No, not yet. We're not getting our glimpse at the boss just yet. We do get another look at our buddy Juggernaut. Okay, now I gotta remember what Forge said, that you have to undo the shielding, then drop the rods, because otherwise we're just going to be taking a bunch of damage over time, and that's never fun. That's not just a thing where it's going to tell you, oh, you can't do this yet, you have to complete the other objective. It'll allow you to do it, but it'll make you pay the price for not paying attention. If you can get them. Tech coil. Is that... Okay, good. We managed to take care of that undercloak. Okay, so there's the early objective marker, and I want to say this is the trap. If I drop that first, so it's going to be... Yeah, the blue rod control. We don't want to do this yet.
Need more blue power to do that.
Alright. We are taking more damage than I anticipated, but that's good because Things have been kind of a cakewalk up until now, honestly speaking. Okay, there is a damage-enhanced enemy hiding behind that door. So we're going to do this. I wish I had polarized beam. Oh. Ah, right. We're going to get into that area later anyway. Angelic Nanogear. Okay, that almost ended up being a carry into a pit, which is something that can happen sometimes. Oh, God. The puns. The ever so powerful puns. Let's see. Another level on Optic Beam. We could always use more damage on that. Body and Focus. Cyclops being the very straightforward character to build like he was in the original. Okay, so I'm gonna say this door's... Okay, never mind. Okay.
This one's out.
I want to say that this... Yeah, the extraction point appearing there is a tease. It's just there to kind of entice you to finish what you're doing in this area a little faster. It says here that it strikes several enemies, and right now that's not what it's doing. Let's see, plunder, improve secretion, improve tongue mastery. There's so much to do right now, but Toad needs his energy recovery to be a bit faster.
Right.
Do this so we can run a little bit faster. Look at us motoring. Alright, I want to say... Okay, yeah, we're supposed to lower these rods and then handle the control panels that are over there. And yeah, they purposely don't mark the objectives on the earlier.
Excellent. Now locate the power console.
So that power console isn't marked on the map, but you can interact with it if you desire. And that makes it so you have to end up going there to drop the rods anyway. So it's really not worth doing because you just end up taking a whole bunch of damage over time. And especially if you run into an undercloak that just keeps you losing health throughout that time. Alright. Repeat the trick on the other side, please. Let's see. Bump up leadership a little bit higher. Critical chance for the team. Alright, we can't go through the middle door yet till we clear
Right.
Okay.
this area, so let's let Juggernaut lead us in. It's a bunch of enemies knocked down. Their mental resistance, those who are a bit bulkier. He was getting knocked up into the air and then got his level up. That just looked funky. Where do we put our second extra point this time that isn't speed? Do we put it into focus? Body or strike? Focus. Oh, ability point. Still not level 28, so no new powers. Siderax Folly. Oh, there were some enemies there.
Right.
So, get us ready. Yeah, they didn't do a great job of making Magneto feel like Magneto yet in this game. That is something they definitely left for... I would say even Ultimate Alliance 1 Magneto wasn't really a great Magneto. He was more of like... His best power was literally a powered-up version of Captain America's shield throw. I would say Ultimate Alliance 2 was the first of these games that truly made Magneto feel like the master of magnetism. And I think that expanded in Ultimate Alliance 3, which is a game that I know not everybody is fond of because of the big changes that happened to the level up system and gear system and how the powers work. Basically, the game was completely different from the ground up. But I really appreciate what they did with Magneto there. Plus, it has Miss Marvel. And a really, really fun Cyclops as well. Okay, because I want to make sure I take out the damage enhanced one first. Okay, I want to maybe take some damage here so we can pick up these energy packs, health packs. Mitts. Alright, we're almost there. I just want to check to the end of this corridor. It's nice that we get little chunks of experience for each of these steps that we finish. Let's see, I don't think... Oh, we can actually... Oh, never mind, the other door isn't going to open. There's an Overseer with HP drain. Got him. Okay, picked up that Inhuman chain that was being a bit stubborn about getting picked up. Let's see. Level 30 and not with the greatest boosts. This is going to be sold. Let's see. Impressive Sheets. Wristbands of the Hero. Fabulous. Level 30. I don't feel like holding on to things till that level is really worth it. We've been getting good equipment drops pretty much from the start.
Sure thing, mate.
Very well. Yes.
Do this so Cyclops can run us faster. Look at Magneto trying to keep up. He's doing a pretty solid job, I'll give him that. The old man still got it.
Very well.
And I completely forgot we could just do this. Just to be a bit faster. Alright, that'll open up the middle area.
Good job. That opened the... You need to locate the 2 coolant pumps and destroy them.
There's always something to destroy. Alright, let's try to actually play Magneto for a bit.
Right.
He's been getting some level up, so he should be able to actually do some damage, hopefully.
Let us battle.
Of course, it's Undercloaks. And they're running. Yeah, I'm not... This is not a battle that's built for Magneto to win. Like, the only reason I can keep tailing this guy is because of his radiation.
I don't have enough power to do that.
Alright, let's hope we can keep this guy here till he's done. There we go. Inhuman gauntlets.
You've won nothing.
I've won not having to deal with you. Alright, at least keep them stunned till their weird armor wears off seems to be a decent strategy. Juggernaut making things easier as per usual. Alright, what do we got?
All I have to do is slow you down.
Oh, sure doing a great job of that. Okay, come on. There we go. Armor was gone. We're able to take care of that.
He got the power.
Okay, good. We got a big hit in the middle there, which is crucial.
Very well.
We have to jump over here, and there's another beacon. There we go. Getting us closer and closer to unlocking Iron Man. Alright, we'll go to this extraction point, and I'll check on gear. These reserves are filling up way too fast, so we're going to extract back to base and do the thing again. That is one thing I'm definitely not happy about doing in Legends 2, but it is what it is. I guess while we're talking about this, Tokon, while messing with the game, I appreciate that it's doing the whole...
Okay.
It's giving
Affirmative.
a tag game that is easier for people to get into, in the sense that it's not truly a tag game, right? you can basically play it as a single character
Hi
game.
again.
You don't have to switch out your characters once right now, the way the game is played. So if you're feeling optimal and safe with your starting character, you can just hold on to
Luckily,
them.
one size
Ooh,
fits
26 damage. That is actually a significant buff for where we are and where we're going to be. 20, so we can keep one. Impressive sheets, it's just extra. Nah. Suit of change, not important. Suit nature. Resistances don't matter. Body buffs don't matter. Scarlet Witch's cloak. These angelic nano gear. Towering nano gear of thought. That's fine. And speed buffs are irrelevant. So we can carry on. That didn't take too long. Alright, so it seems that that's the last extraction point we're going to get inside the core. At least if the listing that I saw of the extraction points there holds true. That is a thing with when you get more missions in a single area that are spread around. You get fewer extraction points per mission. Ah, there he is. There he is. Good old Sugar Man. I still remember, like, I still have not... I don't think I've actually read a comic that includes this character, even though I've read some Age of Apocalypse stuff.
The Juggernaut wins again. Ooh, yeah.
I need more energy for that.
But he is such a striking character, and whoever did his voice in this game really was just having such a good time.
Gonna need more
And
power.
why does your armor not wear out? Okay, good.
He got the power.
I'm having to use a lot of energy packs here, more than I anticipated.
The Juggernaut wins again.
Ooh, yeah! That line never gets sold. Okay, we've got one of the objective markers nearby. I believe it's another type of computer Forge wants us to destroy. I could pay attention to what each of these actually is. Like, I remember dropping the coolant rods and whatnot, but overall, really, it's just, you know, destroy the thing so we can move on. We're not getting energy pack drops, so gotta be careful here. Go the cheaper route of trying to punch this guy's lights out with Cyclops and let the radiation damage do the rest. Stop running. Come on, you can't have too much left, right? Come on, there you
Who's
go.
next?
That didn't hit? Ah. An armored undercloak. Because these guys were already so fun to fight without added considerations. Got him. Origin coat. Obviously, we're racking up gear again, so... Alright, that's not too bad, actually. Yeah. While I like a lot of Act 3, this mission, particularly dealing with the Undercloaks, can get really obnoxious.
Will do.
But I believe this is the only area of the game where they show up.
How pathetic.
I muscle memoried my way into using an energy pack there. I need to not do that. Look for Magnus.
This is incredible.
Really random generic gear drop? Oh well. Let's see. Magneto. There we go. No, we want skills and stats. More levitation? No, it's always Shrapnel Sentry. That is the primary move that Magneto needs. And hopefully we are able to launch more piles of shrapnel soon. Okay, we got lucky with Juggernaut snagging one of them with a Bull Rush during a time when their damage was at normal levels. Or they're able to take normal damage, I should say. Alright, where'd he go? I can see him just now. The thing is, it's not 100% clear when you can actually hit them.
Affirmative.
Come on. Alright. We only have one more objective marker left, I believe. Wall down. There are more of these guys. Alright, I'll try not to just keep complaining about them all the time, but it's hard. Okay, good. We caught him when his shields were down. Mutated Tyrant. See, even a mental resistant, bulkier enemy still takes much more damage than Undercloaks. Right, polarized beam, so since that's there, more Mutant Master, Visor upgrade, Mutant Master. Alright, let's see, which way did we want to go? I guess it's this way.
All I have to do is slow you down.
Very good, very good. That guy's almost down. So we can just get down here and leave Magneto alone, dude. You've had my respect from the beginning, Morty. Let's see. Put the extra point into body this time to help his durability a bit. Secretion is getting so many possible added level up, so I should probably take one of them. Temple of Science. Alright. More cash. Probably. Is there anything here? No, it's just the rest of the hallway. Never mind. There's a sketchbook. And an undercloak dropped right on my head there. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm unstoppable.
The Tyrants are kind of a different style of annoying enemy because they'll just pop you up incessantly. And if a whole bunch of them surround you, if you're on a solo mission or something, it can get really rough. Oh, why haven't I been doing this? Because it saps Toad's energy like nothing, that's why. Alright, lots of... wasn't able to stop that trap before. Juggernaut landing some punches should let him volley some energy. Yeah, see? We got almost a quarter of his energy back just through regular melee combos. No. Get back. Don't run. The thing is, there's some form of invincibility on when they're armoring up. Wow, none of that landed.
Will do.
I got half a mind to just leave this guy. Nope, he's caught now. We're gonna finish him. There we go. Handle these level ups for Juggernaut. Add some good amount of focus to him. Let's see. Thunder Punch? Yeah, we'll power up Thunder Punch. Still his main power. Wait, huh? Oh, I guess we need to destroy the other objective before we can go through here, which is over that way. Like, even now, with all the favoritism I've given Cyclops, you can kind of see the difference when Juggernaut is just blasting enemies with single punches. Consuming nano gear. There's probably some form of draining effect that happens there, some kind of healing effect, I guess. There we go. There's a second one. That opens up the door that was shut over on that side. Too slow. Oh, okay. He took
And I'm in charge.
he took a full damage hit somewhere in there. Lucky for us. Healthy mitts.
Let us battle.
Come on, Kane. Ah, missed him. If y'all can move out of the way. I got him. Pick up that tech bit down here. Juggernaut is a character that maybe I'd like to see in Tokon, but it depends on... Like, I guess with how many X-Men they already have in the game and on the way, as well as X-Men adjacent characters, I'm not sure if his odds are good right now. But with seeing how Hulk is looking in the game, I think they could do a good job with him.
Sure thing, mate.
There he is.
Your worst nightmare, Pally. The name's Sugar Man, though I know you don't know. You know?
This line, like, what is the line even supposed to say? Like, is it trying to say, oh, I guess because we probably don't know who he is? Though I know you don't know, you know?
I'm from an alternate future, one where Apocalypse took over the world. But then the X-Men had to go and ruin it all. Still, I managed to escape this timeline, and Apocalypse was willing to take me in. I'll tell you, that guy's as good as gold in any universe. But enough about me, chum. I gotta get busy and kill ya. Don't wanna go upsetting the boss man, you know? Apocalypse has got a real wicked temper. Just like me.
Alright, so I guess we're gonna start fighting Sugar Man now. The thing is, as silly as he looks, if we get close to him, his attacks hurt. So Cyclops is gonna have his work cut out for him, trying to...
Will do.
And the thing is, the game just brings us right up to him. So we're just gonna do a whole bunch of this. This is what we have long-range fighters for. Let the radiation damage do its job here. We're almost down. And there we
That was
go.
a low blow, Pally.
Okay, back to business, you guys.
I like how Ford just nonchalantly is like, alright, that's enough of that. Let's just finish up the mission. I don't know why I distinctly feel like I remember a mission briefing that discusses Sugar Man. And you know, and this one of the X-Men making fun of his name. But I might have to double check. But yeah, there's that was pretty easy, as long as you know not to stay too close to the Sugar Man. Ooh. It's no Starfire 64 Macbeth, but I'll take it. Satisfying.
Great job, guys. The rods in both reactors just fused. That power plant's useless to Apocalypse now.
Okay, and that's a mission complete. The one left after that is the Infinite Factory, which is a longer mission, more involved. Looking at what time it is, I don't think I'll be getting through all of it tonight. But I'll see how far I can go. But first, gear management. The good old chores.
Hi again. What?
Let's take a look. Generic tech coil, character specific thing, tech coil of science. Hey, nothing. Was I holding on to this for anyone? I don't think so.
Luckily, one size fits all.
Added mental damage isn't as good as the rest. I still don't actually know why. That is not too bad. And where are we now? We're at level 26? Halfway through 26 already, so 30?
Hi again.
You know what? It's farther off, and this. If it was like some kind of crazy composite radiation damage equipment, maybe I would have wanted to hold off on selling it, but we're gonna get more equipment that can do similar things, so I'm not too fussed about that. Alright, I'll check the mission briefings to see if there was indeed a conversation about Sugarman. I don't know why, like, there's something telling me that there was there. No, man. It was just the two briefings we saw, the core and the Infinite Factory, which don't mention anything about the Sugarman. Poor Sugarman. No respect. No respect. Not even from me. Right, on to the next mission. The factory.
Watch yourselves. This place gives me the creeps just seeing it from...
I was sent to destroy this factory, but they captured me shortly after I arrived. Luckily, a spy for Department H is here. He just set me free. No, I'm staying until this factory is shut down. I can't... Also, keep an eye out for a security card Department H gave me. I hid it just before I was captured.
Okay, so there are going to be the primary things to do. Oh, yeah, this is actually going to be our main path once we complete the earlier part of the mission. Of course, we got a random gear drop. More cash, I guess. Department H, in case you're not aware, is basically the Marvel Universe's version of Canadian intelligence. Forgot about these things. Things that exist to unlock it. Oh, is this the key card he talked about? No. Oh, okay. So this is... I thought he said it was a card. Anyway. We'll carry on. Okay, radiation damage landing right when we needed to. That's a teleporter. It'll allow us to come back here from other locales that we go to. Right, these guys... Basically, enemies with bladed weapons can hit really, really hard. Right, this guy's just gonna get knocked out. Cool, cool, cool. Here's our primary extraction point for the mission. Still a ways until the next Captain Tsubasa is released, which I do plan to stream here. And I'm still planning on doing a kind of a yapping session where I talk about the Captain Tsubasa story, just kind of go through the whole story and make a tier list of the series characters. Not a tier list of how good of players I think they are, because I think that's too well established within the canon of the series itself. But more about what I believe the level of quality they add to the story is. When I get to it and actually do that video, I'll make it much more clear, hopefully, but...
Locate the core reactor and then do what you do best. Smash it to bits.
Find this really dangerous mechanical thing and just smash it, blow it to smithereens. Zero repercussions to any of this. I love it. Just 2 more levels until we get polarized beam, and looking at a bunch of enemies like this becomes much more fun with the way Cyclops is going to be at that point in time. Shrapnel Sentry, still no added shrapnel piles, but let's go ahead and...
Yes! More power!
Love how he delivers that line. More power! Let's see, I want to say... There we go. That's what we got the decryption model for. Module. I think that's how you say that word. Comic book? You are not telling me that that is all we opened this area for.
Sure thing.
Oh, okay, we got a tech station. A health tech station. Give this one to Toad. He's earned something for all of his efforts and keeping the team buffed and his great combat. Like, pound for pound, he's actually the best character on the team I'm using right now. Okay, that guy's protecting my minions. And now he's no longer protected.
Sure, whatever.
Okay, we need Magneto to move
Very
help.
well.
Wait, what? Okay. You were not about to just leave that piece of gear over there hanging in the air and not allow me to pick it up. Nano gear of the Brute. It's basically the same situation as in now, just with a lot more defense. And his attack stat isn't really doing anything for him, so... eh. Okay. Yeah, this feels alright.
Sure thing, mate.
Be careful not to run into those flames. Hey, hey. Nice and easy.
I did it! I won!
Of course he did, Toad. Good job, Morty. Yeah, his energy consumption is the one thing I really don't like about him. But it should get fixed in time, right? One of these. Okay, managed to snag it before it actually did the thing.
Where's my next victim?
Yeah, you think you could handle Juggernaut? You thought.
Right.
Sure, whatever.
Like, we've already been fighting so many of these. Why is that supposed to be intimidating? He just walks in like he matters.
Best shot.
He's coming in with a big cutscene like he's actually important. It's kind of funny, like these, for whatever reason, those large enemies are, like they have some of the lower health pools of the enemies we face. Then you get undercloaks that just take absolutely ages to kill for no real reason. Okay, wait, Magneto has a cool trick he can do. Can we? I didn't get it in time.
Now get me some respect.
Because Magneto can actually lay the Shrapnel Sentry near those traps and take them out before they're a factor. Okay, one more level to get our next attack. So in the meantime, go for Visor upgrade. Okay, we're kind of going at a
Okay.
Affirmative.
pretty good pace right now.
Whatever.
Oh,
Right.
Toad leveled up too, alright. Juggernaut should be hot on their heels. Like, I've been putting points non-stop into Mutant Master. The thing is that doesn't help his energy consumption per se. It just makes it so whatever he's spent recovers faster. And you can see that, like, it's just, no matter how fast it is, Toad attacks so quickly that making use of Mutant Master can be a little harder for him. But he's still doing a great job. I mean, like I said, he's arguably the best of the 4 characters I have on the field right now. So funny for being such a throwaway boss in the first game. Although he is the Brotherhood member we see the most
Yes.
up close. Even more than Magneto, really. Alright, another one of these guys. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he drains energy. Please let me move before it. Okay. Astonishing Tech Coil. Can we just bust down the store?
You were less than formidable.
Wait, why did the thing stop draining? Okay, there we go. Excellent. Okay, let's see. What do we power up? Widowmaker, not Widowmaker. I need to keep remembering. Widowmaker is what I used when I was a kid and didn't know better. Crimson Rage is the one we want. We'll add a point in the Path of Destruction.
Sure thing, mate.
Yes.
Alright, I'm trying to explore as best as I can to make sure I don't miss any homing beacons. Okay, time for something else to destroy. But these things will block Cyclops' beams, so we want to go over to this side. On a higher difficulty, I remember these battle servos reflecting damage, and I'd set up some of my characters with so much damage on their initial hits that they would just get instantly one-shot when attacking them, which was really weird. Okay, looks like we're through. Yeah, I bet this will get us back to where we were earlier. Right on, Scotty. I do wonder how he'll play in his Phoenix form when we get him in Tokon. That'll be really interesting. It's a really left field choice because I don't think that many people in terms of their pop culture awareness know of Avengers versus X-Men and that's where he's from, or that he was one of the Phoenix Five, that there were 5 different characters that became the Phoenix at the same time, which were Cyclops, Magic, Emma Frost, Colossus, and Namor, because Namor was an X-Man for a while. Yes, Namor, the Submariner of Atlantis. So, yeah. And then slowly the Phoenix Force got whittled down among the different characters until Cyclops was the only one remaining. And he did some nasty stuff.
There is no need for violence. We are on the same side. I am Robert Mackenzie, a special agent for Department H. I came here in search of the genetic plans Monsieur Sinister used to create his infinite soldiers.
Monsieur Sinister. I never noticed it says Monsieur Sinister.
Très bon. Department H hopes to use this information to find a weakness in the Infinites. We are desperate for some advantage in battling Apocalypse's growing army. You can rest assured of that.
Très bon. Okay, so I believe those codes we picked up just get given to him. All right, there's that Dreadnought taken care of. Oh, okay, this is already an exit, so we just... Alright, come on, guys. I kept mentioning how your pathing got much better since the first game. Don't let me down. Oof. Looks like I got a bad mosquito bite here. It's annoying.
You'll have to deactivate the oil pumps. Oil is purified in engineering, then fed to the machinery throughout the factory.
Most definitely. The problem is those pumps. You'll have to overdrive the system.
Alright, we'll deal with that. I want to say this is a puzzle that had multiple solutions, depending on which characters you have.
This is incredible.
Indeed, it is incredible. I am happy in Tokon that Magneto is finally a Master of Magnetism type character rather than being everybody's favorite pixie. I get that Marvel Magneto kind of has his own special place in pop culture,
If you insist.
but, you know, I'm really happy that they didn't go for making him the super fast rushdown character again, because, you know, this isn't Marvel vs. Capcom. That game had its own thing, and it's right there. We can still play it, but, you know, if we just want to play that character, we can all just go back to MVC. Either 2 or 3. Or even in any of the older games in which he's available and still does his stuff, like X-Men vs. Street Fighter, so... Alright, Magneto's damage is looking up a bit, but it's still struggle status. Alright, I want to take care of this guy before he gets... Whoa. Okay, I'm lucky that I noticed with Cyclops yelling. I did not see that he'd taken on that much damage.
I'd need more energy for that.
Alright, just let that radiation damage flow through you.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, so again, enhanced damage enemies. I keep mentioning it every time we run into them because every time I run into them, I either die or almost die.
Will do.
Open this door. Okay. Gotta be careful of those flames. Actually, you know what? Their damage is too low for me to really care. Striking.
Okay.
Affirmative.
Oh, okay, right. It switches off the fire. I was gonna say I don't remember what that does, but yeah, as we can see, all the fire's been switched off. So we can walk back more safely from that damage over time that ticks at 10 per tick. Let's see.
My target's
Heal
down.
over soon. They're actually surviving the full set of the radiation damage ticks now.
Okay.
Keep the buff going. It looks like we're making pretty solid time getting through this place right now, so there is a chance I just finish this up tonight. We'll see.
Sure thing, Mike.
Geronimo! That's what they used to say in the old cheesy army flicks, right? Geronimo?
If you
Okay, there's an open door. Or let's get down here. Alright, I took a guess at what the armor unlocking combo would be. I was wrong, but it's all good. Alright, Magneto, you did well. Let the big boys handle it from here. Alright, there's some kind of enhanced enemy waiting behind that door. I love how you can see their auras, so you can know if they're there before you walk in. I don't know why it preloads the auras without the enemies themselves, or at least without their models on screen. Security console is locked down. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Damage enhanced enemy. Toad.
Sure thing, Mike.
Oh god.
Yes.
Okay, good, good, good. Turned out to be one of the big guys that's easy to kill, so it's all good.
How pathetic.
Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. We're doing okay. Tongued him. I use up some of these. Or get the secretion going. Gotta keep that going as much as possible, since Toad is getting better at making sure it stays up.
This one's out.
Alright, are we completely set in this room? Let's see, our objective marker is here.
There should be a security console somewhere in that area, but you also might be able to supercharge a generator near you.
There we
That
go.
would
I
circumvent the
think
whole process.
I think that is one alternative solution we can actually do.
Yes.
I want to say Cyclops can make this happen. Okay, so now we've opened this. I don't recall how much gear we've been picking up. Okay, that's unfortunate, but alright, let's see. There we go, Cyclops Fusion Beam. Since it does radiation damage, is a solution to this. Don't ask me about the scientific logic to that. I just remember that Cyclops' fusion beam does that. And now we can finally get a new power for him. If I had remembered to unlock Optic Flash and Auto Artillery. I am a bum. Oh well. So it means the next level up will be for Auto Artillery, and then the next one will be for Polarized Beam. I completely forgot that I need to do this, and I could have obviously just checked the info on the screen that I'm looking at, but I just made an assumption, and that was my mistake. Let's see, Secretion. Because the thing is, with each rank, we get 2% faster movement. Alright, I want to see if that security console we saw earlier does anything before we head back to base to offload our gear. Okay. He was swinging. That swing was right there on top of Cyclops' head. Oh my goodness. All of that gear just dropped. Okay. That was security console. So now we will blink back to base. X-Men Legends 2 Act 3. I believe that this act is the most challenging when it comes to dealing with this. You've seen already, we've had to sell gear. This is the third time we've had to come back to Forge since we've started Act 3 already. Hey again, Forge.
If you wins.
Did you want something?
I love how he's a lot more venomous than Beast was. Astonishing tech coil.
Sorry, no credit.
Inspired wristbands. Like I said, we're gonna get Outfit of Shadow. Resistance don't matter. Impressive gear of the Brute can go. Angelic nano gear. Nano gear of Change. Nano gear of the Hero. Healthy X armor. And Avenging. Enemy defense bypassed is nice for your melee attacks, I guess, but we attack with powers so much that it doesn't really matter. So there it is. 20 pieces of gear sold just like that. Maybe I should do something with all those tech bits. Ah, Crimson Rage. The most confusing and strangely unnecessary power that Juggernaut has because of how it works, but
Will do.
fun to use. Fun to use. I'll make a point to show it off once we're actually... Oh, right, I'm supposed to speak to Angel to close off the previous mission.
Hey,
There we go.
Good job at the...
Yeah, I should make sure to remember those things. Those are little bits of experience that could get lost if we're not remembering to get them. More leadership, I guess. All right. Yeah, I was gonna go to Forge and see if I can buy. I guess I can buy level ups.
Sure, whatever.
Or skill points.
Try again.
Actually, yeah, I could just buy the skill points that I need for Cyclops to fix the issue that he has getting his new power. Let's see. 20k per level. Seems alright.
Any questions?
Maybe I could have left it for later, but honestly, because of the way experience scales, it was just a point of getting here at a time where we could actually make use of it. And there we go. Polarized beam. So we'll remove Optic Slam and activate Polarized Beam. Its damage on its own is not great, but this way, when Cyclops hits a bunch of enemies, he'll be able to split off the radiation damage he's doing onto a whole bunch and basically just tag a whole bunch of enemies with his damage over time, which is really good. Like one of the best ways to use his powers. Let's see. More points into strike. Do we go for... Yeah, we're at activated Crimson Rage. Maybe add a point to Bull Rush. Yeah. Gains a sizable amount, really. It's pretty good. Shrapnel Sentry. Finally, more shrapnel piles. Thank you, Magnus. And As for Toad, keep Tongue Strike up since it's the main power he's using other than Secretion. Alright, this was a pretty fruitful visit, actually. Like, we fixed up a whole bunch of things in the team that'll make us stand on more solid ground moving forward. Time is it? Just past midnight, but we are... Oh, no. We want to use the Link Portal. So we can pick up all the other gear that we dropped during that segment. I'm anticipating that we'll probably have to do this at least one more time before we're done with this mission, or at the end of this mission. Nano Gear of Science. That's 3 just in this area.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness. We just sold off 20 pieces. Okay, this should be where we were earlier. I want to say... Wait, where was... There we go. Because it fell out of the weapons cache. Storm's Bracers. That is absolutely going to be sold. It's just not animating. The kind of things are just excused back in the day. I do remember always hearing in documentaries that the PS2 was notoriously hard to develop for. I can't confirm or deny any of that. I'm not nearly technically savvy enough to assess that myself. Alright, on we go. Yeah, I keep glancing this way just to make sure I don't lose track of time, because that is something that could happen if I'm not careful. Work night and all that.
Victory is mine.
Okay. The way he says mine. Alright. Get radiationed out. There we go. I should have started using the polarized beam. Forgot to showcase it there. Oh, right. Got the other thing to show with the Juggernaut. Genetic processing. That's the last of the 3 main areas we need to visit before we get to our boss room.
Sure thing, Mike.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm unstoppable.
Yeah, you see what starts happening? Juggernaut just starts growing larger for absolutely no reason. It is the weirdest thing. He eventually goes back to normal, but for some reason, that's what... Like, it's not explicitly stated. It says that he builds power with each punch, whatever that means. But what actually happens is he just keeps getting larger. Alright, let's see. More of these guys. Now they're gone.
Will do.
We are chugging a bit here. Okay, I remember this being a thing we can do. I don't remember what puzzle it solves, but
Affirmative.
makes things explode. Ah, okay. A tech station energy, I believe.
Okay.
Which means Toad... Oh, right. I forgot.
Okay.
If I switch off the character grabbing a tech station before they actually confirm the buff, it just doesn't let the buff register. So yeah, you saw what Polarized Beam did there?
Target's down.
The way it pierced through one enemy and hit the one behind them. If I get more enemies lined up in that situation, I'll be able to hit and tag all of them at once. It's truthfully just one of the best things Cyclops has, as long as he has radiation damage tacked on. Without it, honestly, if radiation damage didn't exist in this game and wasn't bugged to hell the way it is, Cyclops would be a character that would struggle to just exist in the game.
This one's out.
Alright, so I want to say there are things to pick up on the sides somewhere. Or just more enemies to fight. Either way. We'll take what we find.
You're not doing so well.
Sure, whatever.
I want to say they'll keep ambushing us in threes. Don't drop gear, please. Yeah, we keep hearing the little... Oh, beacon. There we go. The little leitmotif for this game and the theme that... You'll keep hearing it here and there. Cute. Oh, we can let Magneto do this. Just drop a whole bunch of mines for them for when they exit. Yeah, get snagged. Oh, radiating thump. No optic slobber? Alright, more of these.
Affirmative.
Just playing a whole bunch of these.
Once again, I am victorious.
It was there until it wasn't. Any more? Wow, still? Alright. I guess they show up in fives?
Sure thing, Mike.
Affirmative.
Not sure, Mortimer. You don't have to agree with me on everything I say. Okay. I wonder if Magneto...
Sure thing, Mike.
Okay, he can't fly over, but he can fly around. Alright. Nothing to worry about here. Nothing to see. Nothing to collect. I mean, he's already at level 26, so he's been catching up very nicely since he's joined. And his combat contributions, because really the marginal benefit from using Jean's buffs would not have been that big compared to just the combat Magneto's going to do just with this move. Juggernaut is just bashing them before they get to do anything.
Affirmative.
Any more? Alright. We're already on 3 homing beacons, so I already know that Act 3 has another part, so even if we don't find another one during this part of it, I know that we have more to find later on.
I did it! I won!
That should do it. Alright. Let's see. I'll go check the marker, but I just want to get rid of all the enemies first. Okay. Wheel back around. We know. You established that the first time. You're liking health in any way? Alright, good. We just get to pick that up. Let's see.
Or you'll have to figure out some way to simply destroy the tanks.
Alright, so those are 2 ways we can do this.
Advise you to run.
I remember Magneto can do the alternate solution here, so I'm going to see... Oh, can we just... Let's see. Ah, yeah, Juggernaut's so strong he can just shove the tank off the edge. And actually, I think with enough levitation power, Magneto can also shove the other tank off the edge. Let me go see. Just use flight to get there faster. Nope. No can do. Oh, man. We'll spend our energy to run. And there we go. Just destroy things. And that does it for this section. Now with that done, we actually get to go to the main area, or the final area of the factory. I think, yeah, I think time is just about good enough for me to consider that not being the worst decision in the world. Save the game just in case anything bad happens. Alright. Now we can go back to Guardian. And he should give us...
You did a fine job.
Oh, no, he doesn't actually do anything for us, but this should mean this area opens up now. Wait, what? Or do we have to actually... okay. You know. Hello. And goodbye. Those things are such a joke. Alright. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Okay, it worked out. It showed the visual of activating the energy draining trap, but Magneto just got it in time.
Sure thing, mate.
If you insist.
Oh, there was already an extraction point here. More spans of thought, those probably boost focus. Now, there isn't, like, the cracked gear in this game is mostly about doing radiation damage and other such things. You don't get stuff that makes you move that much faster in this game, or, you know, some of the really crazy stuff you used to get, like Hammer of Nimrod, letting you just obliterate sentinels. Unique effects like that don't really exist in this game. Oh, wow. These guys are pretty tough, but, you know, we can handle just about anything thrown at us right now. Good, good. We're doing really well advancing through this place. There we go. A well-aimed polarized beam taking care of the very last substation unit.
I don't have enough power to do that.
Every time I hear them go, oh, I keep thinking one of my characters died, because it's not too dissimilar to when Cyclops or Magneto dies. So... But why is he turn around? Alright, there we go.
Sure thing, mate. Okay.
Alright, more of these guys. Not for long, though. Not with the Juggernaut in charge. And old GameFAQs guide on this game, I don't know how you ever thought this guy was worse than Wolverine. I believed it for a while too. I could just use Juggernaut thinking, he's okay, but, you know, there are better characters. Then I realized that that list, the more I learned about Juggernaut, the more I realized that that list of better characters kept dwindling. Okay, so it seems like there is a different path, so I want to make sure that I don't miss anything here. Go, Magnus, fly us to the moon. Awesome. Yeah, I think they're two long paths that converge.
Yes.
Yeah, that little weird turret that thankfully doesn't home in on us and just kind of keeps shooting in different directions. Oh, 3 different exits. Or 4, actually? Wait, am I supposed to destroy those doors? I should have tried attacking it, I guess. No? I think what happens is that there's something I solve in a different area that allows us to access and actually move through this room. So I jumped the gun coming back here, and now I have to pay the price by slowly moving all the way back. Or at least we fixed those droppables being left alone. Where are the rest of the enemies? Here they are. Wow, that was a big hit.
I'm even stronger than before.
Right, Shrapnel Sentry did not unlock another level, so we'll increase levitation. Pretty basic skill, but honestly none of Magneto's other skills are that attractive to use. Okay, there. That's what I was mentioning earlier. The door opens to the cold storage area.
That's good news.
Cyclops is at level 30 now. I forgot whether that unlocks anything significant for him. I don't believe so. Yeah, Cyclops now has access, ostensibly, to all of his different power-ups. So, let's see. Polarized Beam doesn't get another level up till 31. Optic Beam. Okay, there we go. Faster blasting. Let's see. Power-up Bull Rush. More Thunder Punch. Ooh, Path of Destruction is now 30 seconds. Let's go. Toad as well. Let's see. Tongue Lash. Maybe Tongue Lash? No, Secretion. Alright, this should be the entrance to the cold storage area. So they're going to lock us in? That's adorable.
My target's down. I have a target.
Do you know? Oh, how adorable. They thought that they were trapping me in with them. Didn't realize that they're trapped in here with me. Yeah, that's what's nice about Shrapnel Sentry. It's so good at hitting a whole bunch of enemies at once. Oh, that's just a dead end. Still more. Okay, I think we can proceed now. There we go. Yeah, the door's open.
You should have run when you had the chance.
Okay, central processing. This should be the last area, and yeah, as I skipped over in Guardian's dialogue, we have to destroy the supercomputer that runs this place that is apparently patterned after the brain of none other than Mr. Sinister himself.
Will do.
Which can only be bad news because Mr. Sinister is one of the craziest, most unhinged villains in Marvel, honestly.
Very well.
Can we destroy the trap?
Will do.
I need more power to do that.
quite managed to place the mines in the right spot. Paid the price for it, I guess, in some energy packs, but
Yes.
we'll be back up and running in just a few seconds. That's what I'm talking about with polarized beams.
Let's keep
See,
moving.
that is why I wanted it. Alright, we should be nearing the end here. And basically, once we finish that, we'll save back at the hub and call it a night. Good, good. Very nice. Where do it? Yeah, this is the entrance to his area. I want to say there's some collectible in here somewhere. I think it's in here. Oh, never mind. This is just an energy recovery station, which is a pretty useless thing to put in because you have energy packs and they're going to do a lot more than this thing ever will.
Greetings, foes. Somehow I knew you'd make...
No, it's just as I warned you. That's not Mr. Sinister. It's the supercomputer based on his intellect.
Is that you, Guardian? A pity those torture sessions were cut short. But how would you fare against earlier incarnations of the X-Men? With the small exception that...
Alright, so we're fighting classic versions of the X-Men. Although I don't know how Storm figures into this.
You may have shut down this holographic generator.
Well, thanks for giving me the tip. That's kind of the funniest thing with the trash talk that the enemies give in this game. Because they basically tell you what to do.
Yes. I need help.
Careful of the Wolverine here. He's been doing a lot of damage. Alright, hopefully we can just shut this down. Why are they so big, though? Alright, that shuts it down, and that is another main cog in Apocalypse production line down.
Department H is going to be very... And has there been any word on my husband?
Yes, I'm here. Just in a different area of the factory.
Ah, James McDonald Hudson. How dare you not tell me you were safe?
Sorry, hon. Guess I just got a little caught up in saving the world from the forces of darkness.
That's not one bit funny. But at least you're all...
Okay. That takes care of that. Oh. That. Okay, can we... There we go. I was about to say, like... Again, because this is mostly just my paranoia over the whole thing with the gear, but when any bit of gear gets placed in a location that's really hard to pick up from, that just gets me anxious. Probably unnecessarily so. Yeah, I don't want to leave anything. Pretty much the most useless extreme activation of all time, but just to pick up those tokens that were lying on the ground. So yeah, this is a healing station. Yeah. Those just have no reason to exist, really. Okay, there's a room back here? No, it's just a decoy to throw us off, but that takes care of that. We are done taking down Apocalypse's production lines, hopefully slowing down his conquests of the world, but Act 3 isn't quite done yet. We just have to talk to Heather Hudson first, pick up the bits of experience that she's going to give us.
I can't thank you enough for saving James. Well, you have the gratitude.
No problem.
The team has truly exceeded expectations, but a new mission awaits. Emma Frost has...
Yeah, Xavier's calling us, so we'll just quickly look at what he has to say. Hey, Charles.
I just received news from Emma Frost. You recall when Emma's discovered a temple that's housing former students of hers who are responsible for those comas. To reach that location...
Right. So that takes care of that, and that will be it for tonight. I went a bit longer than I anticipated doing, but it was nice. Act 3's missions are pretty involved, aside from the incessant amount of gear dropping that happens. But it was fun. It was nice to kind of get back with the with Legends 2. I slacked off for a bit with dealing, playing offline fighting games. I try to split my time with different things that I find fun, and I still do find this fun, and I will be continuing it. Tomorrow might not be a streaming day because I might be meeting up with some friends to play some fighting games, but we will see. Regardless, I will be continuing this when the time's right, probably within a day or two tops. So until that time, be in good health. Take care.